Okay, hi everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, a visually engaging movie and incredibly funny. Um, all of the jokes landed in my cinema. Everybody was laughing away. Um, Quite heartfelt as well. There was a lot of moments with Corey Stoll, uh, who who returned and done a fantastic job. I'm not going to lie, I actually preferred his character this time more so than the other time. It might have been the last time he was shrinking goats and felt no way about it. Uh, and this time it was, there was madness, but also an act of redemption. So, you know, um, yeah, it was nice seeing him back. Um, Everybody did an amazing job. Um, Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, Michelle Pfeiffer, again, Corey Stoll, David DeSmallchin. It said that um, Michael Pena was in it as Louise, but I didn't see him. I really didn't see him, and I was on the lookout as well. So I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it and keep it even more of an eye out. Um, we get to the quantum realm very quickly. It's, as you know, having seen the movie and coming to watch this, we're there within 20 minutes, half an hour. Um, and it's like I said, a very beautiful place, but very dangerous as well. Um, Lots of interesting animals to see, uh, and lots of interesting people. There was an actor I'm not familiar with very much, but William Jackson Harper. He's very, very funny. Um, we're obviously not going to see very much of him in the MCU because I don't think we'll be spending more time in the quantum realm much. But um, hopefully, we see him in a variant of something else. um, what else? What else? What else? Michael Douglas and his ants. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Um, I could how it set it up at the start. I kind of knew that they were going to be really important. And I knew they were going to come back at the end, especially when it said they had their already working on their own tech and their own civilization and stuff. Um, and then obviously they get changed somewhat by the quantum realm. So yeah, um, Catherine Newton did an amazing job. Um, Showed that she's very much like a young Scott, idealistic and willing to get in trouble for the right reasons. Very smart and capable, um, and she's been training without Scott's knowledge with everybody else and learning. Um, but the absolute standout, uh, apart from everybody else, uh, was Jonathan Majors, as I'm sure everybody will be saying. Um, I can't wait to see more of Kang. He did such a good job, honestly. He Who Remains was interesting as anyway, and very threatening without being threatening. You know, it was crazy. And then you get Kang, who's just overtly threatening. You know, and just yeah, just kept wiping people out. And then it shows how he was well, not shows how he was wiping out timelines, just that he kept doing it and showed no remorse for it. Um, I'm not 100% sure he's dead. With the way, like, because my main thing is that because of the Red Skull and how he was transported with the Space Stone to the Mind Stone, sorry, the Soul Stone, excuse me, to look after that, right? So there's a chance that Kang was just split somewhere else. My friend Liam thinks that he was split everywhere, all at once, but I think more so that he was just split. So he just got taken somewhere else random as hell, you know. And then he's got to do another thing that he did with Janet, like he's got to conquer again. He's going to start small and he's going to have to work his way up. Maybe his suit's malfunctioning, So then that's why he has to use like the technology of the day and just bide his time. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting this to tie into Loki season one at the end, but it didn't. It did and it didn't. It did because it didn't do what I wanted and just say, hey, right, this is now going to be the Kang that's running the TVA. There's the whole thing. It showed us Loki after that talking about maybe another Kang or the Kang that got displaced. I don't know. It's all up in the air. It's all super exciting. I don't know. Um, the other versions of Kang and the Council of Kang was so cool. I love the Pharaoh one, Ramatut. You know, um, I've always had a fascination with ancient Egypt, so that ties like right in it. That's so good. Uh, and then he's like, "Oh, I've called them all." I had such a thing about this, right? So have they like because the He Who Remains was talking about um already having killed everybody off, and that was the end of the cycle. This like, and then now the cycle's broken and it started again, right? And we've already got a whole bunch of Kangs, and it's interesting that they're working and operating outside of time and space, but it's relative to our now when they're not. They don't even exist yet relative to us. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not born until like 26 or 3300 or something like that, or 3600. I don't know, but it's far off in quite a bit in the future. So it's definitely that time doesn't work the same way, but they're all working here for some reason, or going to be. It's all going to be happening now. Um, I'm really interested to know whether the civilization that we saw in Ant-Man 1, I think it was, when Scott was shrunk down and like we got like that snippet of like, hey, this is where we're going to be going. If it wasn't 1, it was 2. Uh, I would love to know if that was P or P. I would love to know if that was pre or post Kang, you know? Um, because all of the people that were indigenous to the quantum realm, their technology was incredibly different to Kang's. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to have a look because it'd be very distinctive either way. You know. Um, so the fact that the Council of Kangs now exists, right? So is it a case of like because He Who Remains stopped doing what he's doing because of Loki and Sylvie, all the way in the future that happens, but it's like non-linear, so like they also come back now. Um, so it wasn't a case of like there was a couple of pocket ones that was already around. Do you know what I mean? Because like there's a one that just like Immortus, I think his name is, that looks like Kang the Ultimate. Um, so it makes me wonder. And then like Liam raised a good point of what the hell can a Kang do to get kicked out of Council of Kangs? And it makes me wonder if it was like because he talked about the sacred timeline and he showed a sacred timeline. Is that something that every Kang thinks of and that's what they're working towards? Like subtly, like they're like, oh, I'm going to work with you for a little bit, like He Who Remains was talking about. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's all pat you on the back, we'll share some stuff, but then the concrete comes. You know what I mean? So like the Council of Kangs may exist, but some infighting is going to happen. Maybe I'm not sure. Or like that Kang was maybe like he was like had some interaction with Eliath or something like that because they knew, oh, that's how he's going to be wiping out timelines. It's not going to be something we can deal with. Let's get rid of him quickly before that becomes a thing. There's a load of possibilities. It's all up in the air. I'm just super excited and I can't wait. Bring on Loki season 2. So as you know, it's thoughts and feelings today, and then hopefully I'll be on Lance's podcast, and if not, we'll be talking about the rest of this on the Midweek Freak. Yeah, and I hope you all like the new intro and outro. I did it myself, with the help of Liam and 3Dubs. I say that myself. I like, they showed me what to do, and then I did it, but I wouldn't have been able to do it if they didn't show me what to do. So thank you, everybody. Who's always helping me out. And yeah, I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye.